Hello, it's a beautiful day here, inviting you to enter into this space to relax, to breathe in, to calm your body, to feel good and blissful and joyful and abundant, which are your natural true states. And I'm excited today because I've had the card Lemuria, Heaven and Earth come out, which is essentially the purpose of this channel of connecting to that. And if you are here, you likely connect with that frequency, having that code, that frequency within you to hold, to anchor in, to reclaim, and to be and to body in your fullness and wholeness. To observe when you may fall into fear or patterns of worry or doubt or feeling uncertain about anything. Let me know if you've constantly seen the number 144, 144, the 144,000, and so on, which I personally am not in resonance with it being a number of souls and the idea of chosen ones, since everyone is chosen, everyone has been created by God. That's my own personal resonance. Take it as it resonates for you. But I believe that that number, that it is a frequency, it's a frequency that you likely hold and contain within you, which has the codes of Lemuria, which is the frequency of heaven on earth, and that you already know that sensation and feeling, and you have lived in these realities, in these systems, in these civilizations, in these experiences, and your body holds the remembrance of that, which means that you may fall in and out of these states of activating them and knowing them and experiencing them, perhaps momentarily, perhaps through a day, and then wake up and potentially fall back into an old program, an old way of thinking. The subconscious mind may be playing some kind of trick on you again in terms of the programming and the conditioning that is there that's still asking to be shed. If you feel lost or confused or uncertain, to know that when you don't know where you're going, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. You're right on time, right in the right place, and asked to hold the frequency of that wholeness, the wholeness in any uncertainty, in full trust within your body, in full trust within your energy, in full trust in the Creator, in God, in full trust of you being exactly where you're supposed to be right here, right now, on your soul's journey, activating your soul's mission and living it and being it from the radiance of your being and your energy. That this is not about productivity of doing, but in being productive in the essence of being who you truly are in the emergence in the now moment in the eternal now. And take it as it may resonate for you in your pearl sequence. If you look at that and look at how that may activate codes of prosperity for you. This may be beyond what is visible in the tangible world. It could be simply between you and God, that providence sees all that you are and all the actions and deeds that you undercarry, that you show up as being yourself in authenticity and in your connection to your divinity in every now moment. And it's not that anybody is keeping score of these, that you're unconditionally loved in every now moment. Yet these actions and states of being also matter in terms of being in your essence and being the resonance of who you truly are, rather than being in performance or being in the energy of expectation of what you should do or what you think you should do. You may feel those patterns come up and emerge in you more often day by day. That holding the frequency is what may be more challenging. It's not activating and knowing it or intellectualizing all of this knowing of wholeness. It's maintaining and holding that vibe and holding your heaven and earth within you and being part of creating that and seeing the expansion and creation of it from you, regardless of your external circumstances, regardless of anything that you feel may be coming into your reality as a reflection of a subconscious fear or block or energetic blockage that may be in your field. That the moon tarot card is shining a light on that and encouraging you to look at things from other angles and other perspectives, that there's always another way of viewing something. And that if there's a limiting belief or something that you feel is holding you back at this time, to shift your perspective, look at it from another angle, another way, in which case you can change the energy, you can shift your energy, you can come back into reclaiming that energy of blissfulness and peace and harmony and wholeness within your own energy body. The moon is energy of the subconscious, and we live the reality of what is truly stored within our subconscious mind. If there's anything in your reality, as I said in the previous video, that you're feeling you're not liking, results somewhat to reaffirm and code into the subconscious mind your preferred reality, what truly is your heaven, to affirm and reaffirm it every day. I've talked about my journal on this channel before, and I recently had a client come to see me to do their Reiki Master's course and brought their journal with them. I was overjoyed to see it in their hands, to see them explaining their journey with it and how they were refining their self concept and stepping into the future version of them. And not only that, but reading back through the messages in an action of remembrance and coding that in again and reaffirming to yourself and seeing the beautiful, loving messages that you've written to yourself one day, reading them again the following day, reaffirming and coming back into claiming, yes, 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 this is who I am. Yes, 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 this is who I am evolving and being. Yes, 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 this is my new reality. Yes, 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 my heaven is right here, and to keep connecting and reconnecting and reconnecting and reconnecting with that as the repetition absolutely dissolves disbelief. And you get to be in your heaven right here, right now, in the eternal now, broadcasting that signal, knowing that your reality is simply mirroring that to you. The more you claim it and reclaim it and reclaim it and be it and allow that frequency to truly be anchored into your being. Another person I was connecting with recently says he does believe in this work, yet also is of the conviction that action is super important for manifestation. And I absolutely agree. And this may resonate with you also, but I personally believe that anyone who is feeling a lot of frustration, who is on their path, it can be a sign, a signal that you know you hold so much potential. You know that you're here for more. You know that you were made and meant for more. And the frustration burning up within you can be knowing that you're not fully living the path that you came here to be experiencing and living and breathing and enjoying as your absolute heaven and victorious, blissful, peaceful, harmonious success and impact. But the potential can be something that's driving you forward with rocket fueled motivation, showing up in the action of being that new refined self concept version of you through the action steps that you take. Yet, as I mentioned in my previous video, are you in the energy of holding the frequency of heaven and bliss and contentment and claiming in the process of taking those actions? Because the energy underneath the action, the energy behind what it is you're creating is affecting the creative process. So you don't want to be in the energy of striving in order to complete something in the energy of not viewing it as already complete. Because then that's broadcasting a lack and a neediness of something or an unworthiness. And you want to be claiming in the energy of heaven of it's already here, it's already yours, you're already worthy and deserving, you're already successful and complete and whole, while you are simultaneously rising to meet that version of you through your actions and through your states of being and through your states of thinking and enjoying the process, being in joy in your process of meeting those challenges, of confronting your fears, of facing anything in your subconscious mind that you feel is tricking you by not being the truth and the reality of who you know yourself to truly be and be capable of and worthy and deserving of, and to meet that resistance with acclaimed power, that the power within you from that, whatever it may be that you're putting on a pedestal outside of you, that the power is within you to exceed that, whatever it may be. Then this is not to be in a narcissistic, better than energy, but simply claiming your wholeness within your own energy, which is your absolute birthright and natural state of being. It is yours to claim and anchor and to feel in. So potential you are activating and seeing and knowing that you hold tremendous potential to be far bigger, more magnificent, more accomplished, more impactful, creating ripple effects of tremendously positive, expansive change in this world. And you may feel some sense of overwhelm or overburdening on you in how you rise to meet that. But this is all a choice. You get to be in your blissful heaven in process of activating that potential and allowing it to come out. And that's simply in being in your authenticity, just being you, being yourself, allowing yourself to be relaxed in your body, in how you simply allow the radiance of your being to come out. You allow yourself to be a channel for the divine. You allow your words to come through you. You allow your creative process to unfold. on your timing at your pace, knowing that this is God's timing and this is happening naturally. And you don't rush nature. It has seasons and cycles. This may be your season of a lot of action. This may be your season of recuperation and rest because your next level is coming into you. So please, if this is resonating with you, don't be disheartened if you feel you're not taking action at this time and guarded to rest. If you're feeling tired and you're honoring that and you're allowing inspiration to flow through you, this is not an energy necessarily of laziness or procrastination. It's allowing you to receive inspiration, allowing you to be who you truly are with ease and flow again so that that motivation comes through and then you move forward. However, you can bypass that by already activating and connecting with the potential that you know is already within you, moving from that full divine version of you right here, right now. And that full divine version of you who already has everything also honors cycles of rest and allows it in full surrender and relaxation, in knowing and trust and certainty. Take it as it resonates for you. So we're looking at the due diligence of the bird's eye view and looking at the bigger picture, playing the long game, having the discipline angel card of maintaining and holding in and anchoring in your frequency as you take steady action steps forward day by day, however small. You are building a legacy, and the legacy coming from you truly enjoying the process of being in your heaven in the now, enjoying every now moment, enjoying every challenge that you get to face head on, enjoying all the new evolved versions of you that get to be expressed from within you, seeing everything as an absolute opportunity to get to be the new self concepts of you, allowing a previous version of you to completely dissolve and to die, that that's not you anymore. And you start to observe how this new non-negotiable version of you who's honoring themselves in mind, body, and soul, who's honoring their frequency, who's honoring the expansion of their consciousness into love, peace, harmony, and true higher frequencies of blissful states that you know are your natural state and are inherently you as in your core, in your essence of being. This does allow you to purify all that is not that, to reprogram the subconscious mind, to be more connected to your intuition and the power within you, rather than to be influenced and affected by external forces and circumstances outside of you, which are essentially beyond your control. The only thing that you can truly control are your mind, body, soul connection, your thoughts, your feeling states, taking care of you, your vessel, your being as the channel is so super important. So this should be your priority and focus every day in how you take care of you, mind, body, and soul, and allow your actions to emerge from your having done those spiritual practices and taking care of you, being in the energy of your heaven on earth as you take your action steps. You hold tremendous power. That power is being activated to new levels right here, right now. Be in your joy and appreciation and gratitude. Gratitude as a buffer, a firewall, a protective mechanism, a amplifier, a magnifier of more of your heaven. Being in gratitude for every now moment, you simply set yourself off on a path of finding more and more treasures to be grateful for and amplify and magnify and so on. More and more and more heaven just keeps emerging from you. You're connecting more to soul tribe through being authentically you and shining the light. You connect more with people who are in resonance with you, building community. This is also community with your spirit team, your spirit guides, with your angels, with people you may feel are coming on your radar, coming into your awareness at this time that you may feel inspired to connect with. Some of you may feel inspired to connect with a new mentor, a new teacher who is taking you to an expansive container of new evolution and growth, to new evolutionary energetic activations that can support you in truly anchoring in higher frequency states to live from that reality, creating even more heaven within you, creating even more heaven from you for others with your impact. This is absolutely beautiful work to devote yourself to day by day. I recommend my journaling practice to keep you connected to that and to keep reading the messages, to keep coming back into every day. If you find that you fall into patterns of worry or lack or some internal struggle where your mind is coming in with some trickster energy and you're falling out of that frequency or questioning yourself or doubting yourself, that you return to even this video for support. Breathe in the energy, come back to your journaling, spend time in nature, calibrate back into your heaven, and to keep going from there. You're most welcome to step into, receive attunements to Golden Tarot my Reiki, which I absolutely love facilitating. Do check out my review page on my website to see what they said about their experiences from level 1 to masters and how this activates that within you. Specifically, if you feel that you've been looking for home or had a longing for home or feel like you don't quite fit in and you're wanting to find more tribe, all of these things have been experiences because you were one of those unique souls who has that higher frequency. And it may be that your soul is yearning for connection with more like minded people at this time. I'm certainly feeling a call to expand and to connect more with other like minded people out there in the world and to be part of more harmonious creations together. Yin energy is taking us into more social interactions and coming together physically with people who amplify and raise vibrations through the radiance of our being, which is so super powerful. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Sending you so much love, and see you in the next one.